Hi, today we're going to talk about Outlook and how to use our email in order to get in touch with our teachers and fellow students because we know this year everything is online and being in touch with our teachers is going to be really, really important with all of the work that we're going to do this year. So the first piece we're going to look at is just emailing a teacher. So when you log into Outlook, it's going to pop up. It's going to look something like this. Um, you can change some of the settings, but we're just going to go over the general setup today. So the first thing you're going to do is to send an email. You're going to click right up here in the corner on New Email. And there you go. It took a second. It's going to pop up like this in another box. So what we're going to do today, you're going to actually get a task card, an assignment here afterwards, and you're going to email your teacher and you're going to have an assignment to email them and they're going to give you their email. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to email myself because I'm a pretty cool person. And so you can see my name, it popped up automatically. If that doesn't happen, you're just going to type out their whole email. So it'll either pop up or you'll just type out the whole email. But once you use their email once, it's usually going to pop up again without any issues. Okay, the second thing is you're going to put a subject. You can see in my emails here, this blue text, example 7, example 6, those are the titles of the emails that I've gotten. Okay, so it's good to have a title so that the person receiving your email knows what you're talking about. So let's say, for example, I'm turning in my history assignment for the Revolutionary War project. Okay, now my teacher knows what I'm turning in. Now, when we're typing emails to friends or colleagues or teachers, we can't talk like we're texting. We're not going to email our teacher and be like, hey, what's up? LOL. Okay, that's not proper etiquette. So we want to actually talk to our teachers like we would talk to them in person. So I may say something like, Mr. Cleveland, I am turning in my history project. And you can add to that, but we're looking to be as polite and responsible as we can be, because the way you present yourself in an email goes a long way in how people see you, and it's just polite. So once you've done that, you've typed in your message, you've given it a title, sometimes you're going to want to attach something. Like you might actually want to attach your assignment. You can go to Insert, Attach File, and you can see I have a lot of things here I might want to attach, or I might want to go to Browse this PC, and this is going to take me, I can go to my desktop, or if I have folders I might want to go to, I can basically attach any document I want to attach. So let's say for today, I want to attach my fountain poem. Obviously, I wouldn't do that with a history assignment. And you can see it's going to attach right there. Then once I'm done, all I have to do is hit send. And hopefully you can hear the ding, it comes through. And this is what it's going to look like. And you can see it pops up down here for me. This is what it's going to look like when you get an email. So one of your tasks today, like I said, is going to be to email your teacher. So that's step one in understanding our email. Okay, so step two, we're actually going to go in and look at our calendar. When we get invitations to Zoom meetings, or if we want to add specific things that are happening, they're going to show up here on the calendar. And you can see I have a couple events this week that I've been invited to. And when I have a meeting, you will see I accepted this meeting. There's actually a Zoom link. So all I have to do is actually click on the meeting, and I can click here and copy it and paste it into a web browser, and I'm going to be able to go directly to my Zoom meeting. So that's really important. If I want to set up a meeting, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click on New Appointment. And it's going to open in an extra box just like a new email did. So again, I'm going to do a subject. So maybe I'm doing a small group meeting with my reading teacher. Okay, or maybe it's with a fellow student, but maybe you want to send them an invite so that they remember. And let's say that this event is going to happen like the first week of school on a Friday. And we're going to have our meeting from 10 to 10:30. Probably only going to be half an hour, but it could be longer. And I want to maybe put location and okay, that looks pretty good. So now I also want to actually invite the people who I want to have attending. So I can click on invite attendees and I can invite them using their email because this is going to go directly to their email. So maybe, again, I'm important, so I'm going to invite myself. Okay. You can see I haven't sent it yet. I like to double check everything. I make sure the date's right. I make sure the time's right. If you are doing a Google Meet, there's an option to do that component here. It's also pretty simple. You can get into that later, but this is a great way to just send meeting invites. So we're going to go ahead and hit send. And for me, you may want to put location. I'm not going to put a location, so I'm going to hit send anyway. And it will go, hopefully, directly to their email, and they'll be able to accept it or deny it. So these are kind of the basics for your email. You can also go down here to these two little people, and this is getting into your contacts. You may want to add your teachers to your contact list, so you can click new contact and you can put in their name. So I know that one of our teachers is Mrs. Bryant, and let's see, and right there she is. And so I've put in her information, save and close, and now if I go in to email her, it's going to pull up her contact information very easily. So, and then, but you're going to spend most of your time right here in your main email. So if you get an email like, I got this one, math is a difficult subject. For me, it is. Maybe I want to reply to that, so I can go up here and hit the reply box. If you get an email from multiple people and you want to reply all, you can do that. But we really suggest just reply because a lot of times we get a lot of emails. It gets a little crazy. Ask your teacher. They're going to admit that reply all is kind of annoying. So try to stick with just the reply. So these are the basics of using email. If you have questions, ask your teacher. Anybody can help you understanding or with any problems that come up with using Outlook.